between 7th and 14th century, Sumatra and Java were founded as Hindu kingdoms. Later, Gujarat Arabs were Muslims, converted majority of the population, now close to 200 million, into Islam. Still, one part of this vast island country called Indonesia is Bali, which is predominantly a Hindu kingdom period. Many Markandeya and Agastya have visited Sumatra and Java, with Markandeya having visited in 15th century. This is the panoramic view of Kuta, Bali, from the 4th floor of the hotel. As you can see, some shopping malls and all, and yet there are parts of the city which is similar to India, except it's more cleaner. Om Swastiastu is the inauguration tomorrow scheduled of the Hotel Rama where I am staying, and the Hindus of Bali are preparing the plant products which is similar to palm that is being used in India. With the coconut, it is an auspicious. This is an art that is preserved over the years.
That is one of the symbol of the all
Thank This is the temple. Each place has a temple in front, and they are getting ready for tomorrow's ceremony. And I was told that Hindus here do eat non-veg except beef, and there is also an existence of caste system. I see the banana thing here as they are getting prepared. This is a coconut similar to color, except that the fiber is not clean, and there's a truckload of it for tomorrow. This is a Hindu lady with chandan sari, which is an offering of flowers and all that you can find in front of each variety, and also there is agarbatti. Another view of the preparation going on is the background music. Probably in Indonesian language, doesn't have a close rhythm to Sanskrit. This is Rogan made with the offering to the gods. As one can see, it starts with a base, and then a banana tree is used, and then the fruits are organized with a stick. It's a team of individuals putting different fruits. And the panoramic view can show simultaneous making of it. By tomorrow they need about 8 of them. pineapple, it would mean that different fruits can be used. It's going to become pretty tall and the ladies will carry them. Now all the begans are done. They are arranged on the tables. One can see each has its own personality. Some with mango, some are other fruits which are palm leaves and some even a type of cake decorated. The lady will carry it like that on the head. Some have a whole cake, some more of the decorative. With the others, the kind of a popcorn set. Did you see? These are eggs. Could you believe that? Yes. Being a non-veg, both for Buddha and the Hindus in Bali, to use the eggs as a prasad. Some have a floral human face. Now the pandal is complete. This is a pre-ceremonial time, the early morning. I came only to videotape. One can see the decor. For a while I considered this as a mango leaf, but they are not. So some of the other ceremonial items and several more. I wish I could have videotaped the whole ceremony, but I will be on a tour to visit some other temple. This is the main temple as each establishment has a temple in the entrance and more ceremonial items. Some are with rice with potatoes in a circle across from the hotel as part of this opening of the lobby celebration. There is a temple and I'm just started videotaping it. As usual, they are decorating the place. Puja has been performed. This is one of the temple complex. The offering is called enacted, which is made with a palm leaf, and even you can see a cookie. So there is a modernization. Thousands and thousands of these are made and scattered all over. One not to step on them to respect the local custom. As they carry these offerings, one can see the intricate work in this temple. Again, that represents Garuda, and the airline is named after that. I do not yet know the significance. There are two Dwarapalakas with the face of the Rakshasa. This is at the entrance. Even there you can see the women dressed nicely. I think Yara is actually a male. Through the gate you can see the beauty of the place. With another view. getting ready for the ceremony. Another section. This looks like a Panchapata and Ugrani. So there is fire, but I know the form is performed or not. Now I know the significance of this at this stage. Not exactly palm. In this section, the ladies are getting ready for the ceremony. Good morning. Very good, thank you. The decor is amazing. More and more bhaktas have come. The place is getting crowded. Of course, there is tea and coffee ready to go. This is a goat and has nothing to do with batik. This is one of the batik showroom, factory, what is called as a tourist trap. Batik is a delicate work, starting with a pencil sketch without the initial drawing with one color, then it's covered with wax, then go on to the next color, and at each stage of coloring it has to be covered before the final product. Yes, it requires patience to do this delicate work, and hence only women do it. Men are considered unfit for this craft. Let's go to the taxi station, present here. This is a more advanced stage of the work. Weaving is done as well as tailoring. As one piece of this nice clothes, as one moves up, what are those at the ceiling? These are bags, scary. This is a showroom with a nice wood carving door. The finished product. Sales going on. I was trying it. Including some men's clothing. This is the village of Bali Hindus. You can see a large number. I see Ganesh, Saraswati, Brahma, to the forest, each in one direction, north, south, east and west. Buddha, Dev and Marmite. This looks like a Vishnu being carried by Shiva. Doing a nice bathtub. It's a standing Ganesh. All dedicated. Follow the Saraswati with Vedas in the hand and Veena. You can see the wood carvers working from the very primitive to the advanced till that. Now the finishing, more delicate. They are not behind doing only traditional one, they can do this one, this most modern statue. This big tree is considered sacred by Balinese. This is not Ficus religiosa, and I was told any huge tree is considered sacred as the spirit lives in the tree and is meant for the welfare of the people. For that reason, it is covered by fabric around and there is the shrine. It is kept, and each morning the people, including the priests, will put water to these areas as a sign of goodwill. This is Liya Gaja or elephant cave, and apparently the faith is the water came from Ganga, and this is a pond, and initially from Buddhist. As the Buddhist population decreased, they left as it was a meditation place. Then the Hindus took over and then further developed. In the cave there is the Ganesh. That is the reason why it was called as the Gaja name came. Initially this was buried, and following an earthquake it opened up, and subsequently archaeologists have excavated, and what I am seeing is the current appearance. Look, who is a tourist here when able people want to stay home. Very survived till the radical apathy, and that much weight is carried on the head by these ladies. It's very good balance. Coconut water, look at the smile on these kids. I gave them 100 rupiah or 1000 rupiah each. They had a big smile. Pollination, this is the guardian. You can see the Sarpa also. Sapta Ganga is 27. There is this pond, and you can see the water coming. and the priest uses this water for the ceremony and sprinkles. This is the original cave that was excavated. And inside, as one goes, is a place for meditation. These are some of the excavations. Because of their sacred nature, they always put a fabric below the waist. This is more of a wood carving of a modern version. And I'm entering the cave. After I was allowed to wear my shoes to go in, as I offered to take it off.
Statue of Ganesh.
The cave is spacious inside, it's a T-shape, and I see the statue of Ganesh. These are three lingas present. It's considered that one is Brahma, other is Vishnu and Maheshwar. While we strongly believe in the three gods of Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar. This is the priest. Preparing for the ceremony. This is the kitchen for food preparation for the ceremony, and the ceremony can go on for 3 days. The food is prepared by an expert who knows how to do it very well. The vegetable being cut. Onion and garlic are inclusive. Rani will be happy to know that. Other spices too. Here for the ceremony, non-veg is used, and depending on the size of the ceremony, bigger the animal, including the calf, black dog, chicken, duck, deer, same as what was mentioned in ancient India. This is a lotus pond where statues are also cleaned. Coconut is part of the cooking, as Indonesian cuisine has a lot of coconut used. You can use this, very Indian, as Indonesian. So the area of this cave is set up in a paddy field, bananas and coconut trees. It's a huge painting I saw in one of the side arcades, the story of Gautama Buddha. It's very finely done and appears to be old, if not a true antique. The path is not very smooth. You can see my guide walking through. It's not for running. Assuming a beautiful painting or video too, I'm bargaining on it. In this area there is an excavation done, and two parts are found to be broken here and behind a waterfall. They built a modern bridge for tourists to cross. You can see the priest praying and the bell. And the agarbatti. On the way, I found this ceremony going on. The men are elegantly dressed.
So you're from India? This is the local security. You can even see the swastika. I was kind enough to spare the fabric I could wear. There you are, on the way to Mount Abu is this beautiful valley called the Sand, and one can see the extreme beauty of it. The top is a volcano, Mount Batur, and then like the name of the lake. Of course, it is not active. This is the Daisaki temple, considered the holiest in Bali, as it is located on the Mount Abu, highest mountain, which is about 10,000 feet above sea level. Now is this temple complex, considered oldest in Bali. Just amazing. The original temple was considered to have been initiated by Muni Markandeya in 8th century. However, it was a forest. It was not built following the permission of the spirits. All the builders were found dead. Muni Markandeya went back to Java and returned after that is tapas again, and then got the enlightenment and came back and did an offering. Subsequently, a small part was built. However, the original temple is not there. It has been rebuilt twice, and now it's also much bigger. Panchabhati or Panchaloha was put in here before permission, following which the temple was built. Still one sees the dragon at the entrance, and it is unclear to me the significance as it was seen mostly in the Southeast Asia than in India. And can see the interior of the temple now. More interior. This is the steps I climbed.
To be safe and sound.
This is Noora, a guide who is educating me on this aspect and tells me that the reason why the Balinese temples are split is because you leave everything in your mind outside before entering the temple, and there are 3 levels: outer court, what I'm seeing is the middle court, and there is an inner court, and this is an entrance to the inner court, and one can go on the side. There is a side door. Inside is the 3 Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara deities. Even though I came all the way from US to visit Bali temples, yet I am not allowed to see the inner sanctuary because I did not come for the sole purpose of praying. Being a Hindu or a Brahmin has no impact on that. This gate that separates outer sanctuary from the middle one is my limit. This is the other segment, possibly built later as I saw the dragon. Now I see the impact of Chinese style of architecture. Thus some of the impact can be sensed in the Balinesian temple architecture. The location is just beautiful, as one can see beyond this. There is mountains, cloud, and it's a very cloudy day. This is on the side of the main sanctuary. This is what I meant earlier of the tower being split, and here is the priest standing. I will climb up. You can see the one can see the pagodas, the impact of Chinese architecture. This is the highest level and the other temple, even though the rest of them were part of the complex. This is the beauty of these temple complexes. No deity is present in most of them. The innermost section of the temple I filmed earlier, there is no deity, and they are preparing for the worship, for the ceremony. This is the rice terrace, as it is called, the different level. The coconut tree almost getting ready for harvest. This is the view from the Court of Justice, built in 18th century, damaged the war between the Indonesians and the Dutch. This is the courtyard. You can see the beauty of the flooring with the grass and gravel. This is the floating pavilion where various functions were held by the emperor. This is the walkway to the curtain pavilion behind, which is the monument dedicated to memory of the Dutch and Indonesian war. Inside the pavilion there is a hall. This segment is apparently Mahabharat war. It's a beautiful intersection with the center statue. As I put on the warning or preparation, now one can see the place is fully crowded. I can't even get back This is Bali Botanical Garden. Again at the entrance one can see the significant Balinesian art. This is the back of the entrance gate. Now this is the main road leading into the garden. This is a Jatayu fighting with Ravana, an amazingly made statue. Further interior from the base of the statue, it's an amazingly beautiful garden. Weather is perfect. This is the statue of Kumbhakarna. Fighting with Vali and Sugriva. Another view of the garden. Back to the Kumbhakarna saga, one can see the army of Vali and Sugriva. And who did this? Professor Zuhal. Needless to say, Zuhal is a Islamic name and shows how Hindus and Muslims are united politically and otherwise. Another view of the garden. Another view of some steps and an arch. Here goes the amaryllis. I have such a hard time growing them once a year. One flower per bulb. Here is a jungle of them. Ferns of the Jurassic Park. Apparently these are Australian ferns. Limited application of medicinal plants as they diagnosed into a traditional organized approach. Even though There's recognition of plants for health, as plants of medicinal value are collected from the wilderness, but the extent seems to be very limited despite the fear of their extinction. It's a view of the medicinal herbal garden. Of all plants, I did find the Centella asiatica. This is lemongrass. Our friends Mayuri and Parishit, they use it in the tea all the time. The real rainforest, as it can get very dark and the trees are so dense. Indonesian market. Indonesia is one of the major spice exporters. Dutch were here, that's one reason. Now there's a limited supply, and I bought some fruits, chiku and mangoes in particular. This lady is a good businesswoman who qualified on MBA from Harvard or Wharton. This was told with saffron, but color is very different. The fruits were good, except this tangerine is from Brazil. Ulandano temple. It is at the top of the lake. Another view of the beautiful lake can be seen. Just as the good rain, they had the ceremony to thank God, and now the procession is leaving after performing the Next to the Hindu temple is the stupa of Buddha, showing the coexistence of two religions. As can be seen closer to any temple is of course a mosque. Is dedicated to the goddess of food, Anna Lakshmi. This is the lakeside temple of the beauty.
So that is small one is dedicated
As the lake moves on, one can see the beauty of canal and the pagoda, the blending of the architecture. In fact, the whole architecture that I see is already a blend. It is not very typical of Hindu architecture or Indian temple architecture at all. This pagoda is a temple dedicated to God Vishnu. We have a temple where I am not permitted to go in. Jackfruit everywhere, not a segment to eat.
No, thank you.
She's older than me. This is the temple garden, extremely beautiful, and Bali has maintained such a nice garden that to be found in Indian temple. These are bats, still are friendly bats. This 5 foot close are gone. Waterfall, even the entrance is decorated. Of course, a lot of shops around. One can see the beauty of the waterfall. These leaves looks like a bit on a leaf. I smelled it but didn't have guts to taste. Further progress. This is Lavina beach in the northern part of Bali. It is a black sand. Beach is almost empty, understandably so. The village of Batibulan, where this temple dedicated to Brahma is present. As even in India there are not many temples dedicated to Brahma. I know only of two. One in Rajasthan, other I do not know. Does not fit into Mahabharata story that I'm aware of. simply stand for This is the entrance to a traditional Balinesian house. This is Omkara in Balinesian language. The Balinesian language is called Anacharaka. Once I enter inside, this is the various segments of the house. Yes, there are several tourists. There is the tourist spot. The traditional Balinese home, this is the family temple, one for the god, other is for the ancestors. And each day they do the worship. Family sometimes together, sometimes individually, depending on the job and other factors. Itu yang itu lembur. Ini sudah sombong benar nih. Oh, itu sudah sombong. Sudah sombong nih. Tapi ayah kemudian. Jangan nakal. Kalah ya. Mayudah gitu. Tangkap sudah sombong ya jangan apa main dan balik itu berupa muka ya. Ini jadi sudah sombong kan gitu. This is the original document from which I got the story of Siddha Soma. The rest is to have the previous story that they want to keep it. What's being carried? Across the paddy fields. So the Rani will tell I'm crazy when she sees this. And to what extent I can go to fetch altar, as this notice has to be, canvas has to be taken out of the frame. Where are going up into get the pieces out? It's through the canvas. Santa Okay, this material, that's stable, more of nice, not thermite. This is Holy Spring Temple. The legend is Maya Dhanava was a demon who was not worshipped by the people here. As his cuts, they developed a skin disease as he got angry. And then Indra came and then created the hole in the earth and the water came. That water cured the skin disease that spread like an epidemic among the people. And subsequently, as a gratitude, the worship started. And in that process, a temple was built, and that is how the name of Saraswati, the Balinesian version. Pura means temple, Gunong is a hill, Kavi is artificial. This is the source of the water created by Indra. One can hear in the background the water bubbling out, and around which subsequently a pond was built. And now one can see the beautiful pond with lots of fish in them. Of course, a goldfish. This is the inner sanctuary. This is the original segment of the temple. As usual in the Balinesian temples, there is no deity present. Only this is considered for Indra. These guys are not allowed to wear shorts and pants, so they are given this overall like a dhoti to wear to enter any temple. Legs have to be covered. Just to show that there is no deity in the shrine, where I could go to the inner sanctuary, so is many other tourists wearing shoes. Me too. I think of Bali and Sugriva in the background of one of the temple inner sanctuary. Again, there is no other deity. The picture is just a background, not meant for a worship. Balinesian monkey, the temple are considered sacred. As the tourists come, they also feed them. Okay, are you ready? Let's finish.
Yeah, thank you. Stop it.
Entrance to the Uluwatu temple with the Bhakta going with the innermost part of the temple.
Dengan aturan rene menawi sampun sampune aturan malabaken kesiraden miring sareng kawayan ini aturan malabaken kesiraden terus ini samanya tengah dari kematian atau kita menurun turun
I am monkeying with the camera now, growing bananas as monkey is peeling the banana now. Starting with a prayer, it's amazing to watch the Ramayana play being performed with the background of Indian Ocean and the sunset next to the beautiful Indonesian meaning Bali temple. Prior to beginning with the play is a prayer. The play will begin as the sun is setting. October 1st, 2005, just 30 days earlier, there was a terror attack in this state in Kuta, KUTU, and today they are doing the purification of the place as Raja State House in Bar, owned by 2 Hindus and 1 Muslim. 20 people died, several more injured, according to the latest count. And today they are celebrating the purification process. One can see the police force in the black are the local security provided by the Hindu group for the temple security and the people. One can see the metal detectors. As indicated, the place is Raja Varam State House. And this is how it looks. It can be charged and also cleaned up. These two little girls will do the dance performance as a part of religious program. This calf was sacrificed yesterday, so they did buffalo, two goats, and these are all the parts of the religious ceremony. Hindu prayers still follow animal sacrifice, similar to one done in Hari temple in Calcutta. This goat is yet to grow. Process of dismantling has begun. The whole building will come down. These are ladies waiting, including something in their plate. This is a kid that was sacrificed arrangements are very elaborate and expensive too. Some more girls, this particular dance is performed only by purification girls. On a leaflet distributed of this closing ceremony, it says Ahimsa Paramo Dharma, let us live with peace.